Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're going all the way back to the beginning, all the way back to the start, and starting OPTC in 2023 around the time of the 9th anniversary. Now, hopefully this video will give you guys an idea of the most efficient and most effective way to start the game, what you want to be looking at early to bolster your account in the most efficient facets to catch up to that mid to late game. So if you're a newer player here, my name's Stump. I like to make content on OPTC. If you're new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We upload OPTC content every single day. And hopefully this video series helps you out if you're a returning player. Hopefully this will update you guys on where you're at. Link in the description for the rest of the episodes. But with that said, let's dive in and let's check out One Piece Treasure Cruise. Alright, so once you finish the tutorial, it'll bring up this particular screen right here, and you get to do a single summon for your very first legend in the game. And it's going to be a Straw Hat. If you want to re-roll for a better character, go for gold. However, I don't recommend that because the start of the game and the way I'm going to start playing the game, this particular character doesn't matter all that much. If you want to re-roll, go for gold. We got Nami. Hopefully you got something a little bit nicer. Alright, so let's set sail for an adventure. After we've selected our first red, we've got our new name. We're going to head over to the log post and we can check out the story mode. Now, I don't recommend starting at the story mode. If you just are feeling bored or you're trying to farm gems, you can definitely jump into this at your own pace. It's very, very easy content. It's been around for a very long time. You can pretty much hit the auto button, but it is not the most efficient way to farm gems. However, for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, rainbow gems are the currency in the game to do multi-summons. Multi-summons are going to bolster your account and get as many powerful characters as possible. Now, with 9th anniversary literally 7 days away, like a week away from today, we are going to save the gems that we accumulate in these videos for that banner, and we're going to wrap up the series with that particular banner. But if you're watching this video like 6 months down the track, this particular banner that you see on screen is the most value banner that you could possibly find that's not an anniversary. So you'll have 72 hours. Make sure to dive in, spend your gems here. And it's only available for 72 hours. You can get Yamato, Straw Hat Crew V2, Roger. All these characters, these Super Sugofest characters, are some of the best in the entire game. However, with anniversary around the corner, I'm actually not going to touch this banner because the anniversary banner is one of those exceptions where you're going to get more value, as all of these characters should be on something like an anniversary banner. However, if you're playing the game in a dull period or a little bit after anniversary, this banner is the best value you're going to get until one of those big celebrations comes back around. But once you do summon, remember you only have 72 hours on this Super Sugo Fest, so you need to make sure you throw everything you have at it if you want to get the most value out of it. However, I am doing this guide without doing any summons on this particular banner, and throwing some summons here and there at stuff like PvP and support banners along the way, which you guys will see later on in the series. However, just by logging in for 15 days as a login bonus, you're going to pick up a Super Sugo Fest in Odin. This character is very, very powerful. As you can see, the rewards are great. You get a lot of gems just by logging in as a newer player. You also get a lot of red tickets, and these red tickets will give you Straw Hat characters at max level, max sockets, and max special charge. So make sure to log in every single day to bolster your account. These units are very, very powerful. On top of that, you have the Super Cola login bonus for the 9th anniversary. Plus, you have your regular login bonus that's going to give you a lot of rewards as well. This will change over every single day, so make sure you guys are logging in, because it's not only going to help out your friend missions, which we'll touch on shortly, but it's also going to get you nice rewards. So where do you start in this crazy, crazy adventure? What do you do first? Well, you guys can decide what you do first. Take it at your own pace. But what I would recommend for the most efficient way is to actually take down these Chopper Man quests. You start on Rookie, you move up to Intermediate, and then you finish on Master, and you get 50 gems for Beginner, 50 for Intermediate, and 100 for Master. So in today's video, we're going to touch on all of the beginner-based quests and the best way to efficiently do them. For myself, it took me less than a day to get them done. Within like a day period, I actually managed to get both the Beginner and the Intermediate done. The first quest they want you to do is the Alvida's Hideout, or encounter the Alvida Pirates. It's the start of the story mode. But like I said, I wouldn't recommend jumping straight into story because it's slow, it's tedious, it's boring. It's not something that you really want to do. But if you do get some downtime where you're like doing the dishes or you're doing the washing, you can easily jump into story, hit the auto button, as you guys can see here, and it'll actually just take your characters through the quest for you without you guys needing to play. Like I said, I don't recommend doing this early. It makes the game very grindy. It makes the game very, like, just not fun. And at the end of the day, you want to be playing the game for the fun aspect, and this is a big way of going about it in the wrong direction. You don't want to be doing story mode. It's always going to be there, and if you need the gems, you can always come back to it and grind it up when the banner's live if you have a good account. But Stump, how do I get the game completed? How do I start having fun in the game if I don't have any powerful characters and I'm not summoning on these crazy banners that are available for beginners? Well, don't stress, because they give you one of the best characters in the game, hands down. They give you the best free-to-play character right off the bat, and all you gotta do is click on the Pirate King Adventures and go into the tutorial mode and clear this funny looking map. Now, if you guys are watching this after May 12th, I'm recording this on the 4th of the 5th, and I made this actual recording on the 25th of April. This game mode will actually be live, but the tutorial gives you one copy of each of the Psy Straw Hats. They look a little bit like this, and then once you get to the end, you actually get some skulls to super evolve your Luffy, who is your leader, and he is one of the best characters in the game. He's a fantastic character. He's almost, well, he is legend tier, and he's better than the majority of legends in the game, and this particular tutorial actually helps you with the game. But I do want to pause the video and just give a shout out to the lesson time playlist. I will leave a link in the description. Me and 3 other content creators, we put together a tutorial within the aspects of the game, so make sure to go check that out, and that'll help you guys if you are struggling with how to play and understanding particular game modes. But we're going to fast forward to the end of this tutorial. I'm going to show you guys what you actually gain from doing this. So once you guys beat Kaido, as you can see, we get a bunch of the Straw Hats, including Luffy, and the skulls that you need to super evolve this character. This character is absolutely fantastic. If you want to see what this character can do in endgame content, I do have a showcase video up with my main account, as well as the tutorial run for this PKA, or Pirate King Adventures game mode. So there he is right there. This man right here is going to be the key to all of the mid to early game content. Early to mid game. I did it backwards. Early to mid game content. This guy is so good, and make sure to level him up, and he's going to be the absolute monster powerhouse that gets you through majority of the game. Alright, so once you got your characters, you can level them up, chuck them on a team, and then you can start going into content. So your team will look a little bit like this. You can use other characters, but the way that Luffy works is that you want to put Psy characters to get the most effectiveness out of him, and you want at least one Straw Hat to activate his super time mechanic. Like I said, I touched on the character in a separate video. Make sure to go check that out. But this is just an example of what your team could look like. You can definitely max out their levels, but I wouldn't go any further than that, because Chopper Man missions later down the line, you need to level up specials, you need to level up limit breaks, and you want to save that for when those Chopper Man missions come around. Now, before we go any further, the game has a little enter invite code funsy little trick up the top there that you can see with Vivi. Now, this is a particular feature within the game that allows you to get more rewards, and a friend of yours to get more rewards as well. So shout out to my homie Kruby, one of my Alliance members. I actually put his invitation code in, and now this means that our accounts are linked, and when I complete the friend missions, he's going to get rewards. I'm also going to get rewards, but I would pick your person very carefully. What I would do is I would reach out in the Discord, link in the description, find a high end game player that will help you guys out by putting up a friend captain that you guys need at will, because later down the line, remember this part of the video, later down the line, I am going to come back to this friend captain feature to help you clear some of the harder content in the game. So make sure you choose who you want as your friend wisely. People can have up to 3 friends, so if you're looking for players to help you out, join the Discord. I know a lot of people will accept your invitation code and put up characters for you, provided you are going to be active and make sure to get them the 50 rainbow gems. So like I said, pick your person wisely, because this is going to come in clutch later. Reach out to particular players, because I know myself, and I'm sure my Alliance members would happily take you guys on. We're very friendly. The community is very friendly, and they'll definitely help you out, especially with you getting gains and them getting gains as well. As you can see, we get a friend mission just by logging in for 1 day. You get gems I think you get up to 100 gems for your account, and then your friend gets 50. But like I said, make sure to pick that person wisely, and make sure to have them on Discord or get a way to contact them so you can get them to put up a friend captain to help you guys out with beating certain content. Now, the final thing you're going to want to do for your crew is to get a good ship. As you guys saw, I had the dinghy on my main ship. However, if you're playing an anniversary, you're going to have a boosted ship that gives you double the XP, 3 times the XP, 3 times the belly, and it helps you level up very quickly. Unfortunately, when I started, I didn't have this ship, but you can get other ships like the coated 1000 Sunny vessel and the regular 1000 Sunny from the story mode. You can just head over to the story mode and get that. However, you can also go to Event Island if you are playing outside of the anniversary period. You can click unlockable quests, and you can unlock the Hose ship, or you can unlock the Whale Shark ship, which will give your crew XP. Both of these ships are rainbow boosted ships. Then you want to level them up to max level, and that way you get the most benefits out of them. At the max level, these ships will do certain things. As you can see, the 1000 Sunny gives you a 1.5 times attack boost, and as I mentioned, the Whale Shark ship, or the boosted Sunny is going to give you more XP, which means you're going to get your pirate level up a lot faster. As you can see, I'm almost level pirate level 200 as of where I'm at right now, but look, we're going to keep working on this account moving into anniversary. So now you've got your team, you've got your ship ready to go. It's time to start diving into some content to clear those Chopper Man missions that I spoke about. This is the most effective way to not only get gems, but to also get a lot of other items in the game, because every time you complete a Chopper Man mission, you get stuff like copies of the Straw Hats, you get level up items, and the best way to do this is to go through the rookie character quests, the evolving quests, and actually complete all of these. Not only to complete some Chopper Man missions, but to also get some XP to level up your account. So leveling up doesn't only increase your pirate level, but it also increases your stamina bar. And a big thing to leveling up, it gives you a stamina meat every single time you level up. Now we have 176 stamina meats. Now, as I mentioned, every quest doesn't cost stamina for the first time that you complete it. But after that, if you do want to farm up characters, or you do want to increase special levels and stuff like that, you can use these meats to actually give you back a full stamina bar, allowing you to play more of the game. But if you want to try out different quests, it is going to be free. As you can see, 0 stamina here. If we click on this Marco quest here, this 40 stamina will actually be free the first time that you try it. So basically, you just want to start clearing everything in Extra Island. All of these rookie quests, like I said, they're going to give you lots of XP. And as you can see, just by clearing everything, we've jumped to pirate level 62. I didn't have the 3 times XP ship, so you guys will have a lot more XP. I didn't even use the hoe, and I didn't even use the Whale Sharks. These pirate XP quests I would definitely save, because I do want to touch on them at the end. And as you can see, I'm starting to make my way through these rookie quests. And what we're going to do now is start leveling up some characters, boosting their special levels. Because when you start, you have a 100% chance to special level for a very long time. So we're going to start leveling up these characters. That's going to pop some of these missions. As you can see, that's why we only got them to level 91, 95, all that sort of jazz. We're going to start leveling them up, and that's going to start popping some more of these Chopper Man missions. So head over to the level up tab. You can power up their specials, you can power up their levels, and you can build up their level limit breaks once you get their dupes as well. Alright, so as you can see now, we've hit around 56% of our rookie missions. We've leveled up some characters, we've evolved some characters, and we've powered up their special levels. And this is the best way to sort of start getting them up. We're just going to keep making our way through now, building up our characters' special limits and stuff like that. So all the characters you get from your rookie missions and stuff like that, you can easily get them to level 6. There's a bunch of characters that I like. The Carrot, the Nami, the Mihawk, the Buggy. These characters are all very good if you want to keep them, but you really just need them to get to level 6 for their special. So besides leveling up characters, evolving them, getting their special levels up, another thing in the Chopper Man missions is completing clashes. If you head to the event tab, you go to the clashes. There's a bunch of clashes available every single day. Today was quick, and the ones you saw at the back, like the Zoro, the Big Mom, they're going to be a lot more challenging than the ones at the start. Stuff like Invinkov and your 30 stamina are going to be a lot easier to clear, and it means that you're going to be able to get these Chopper Man missions done very, very easily. Now, when you are doing a team building, normally you do want to bring a copy of your friend. Very easily, you can just bring an identical character, and that way you can get the most gains. However, Luffy is a rainbow captain. It means you can bring other characters. Now, once you sort of learn more about what characters do, check out some tier lists, check out some player logs and the best free-to-play characters, the best legends and stuff like that. it'll help you guys out in bolstering your account. But we're going to just polish off some of these clashes. They are very, very simple. I'm going to fast forward to the end of this one and show you guys how simple they are. But that's going to get your Chopper Man missions up nice and fast. Alright, so here we are at the end of the quest. We farmed out our specials, but if you guys have the ship for Anniversary, you guys are going to have the specials maxed out at the start of the quest, so you will be able to sort of just clear this very, very easily. As you saw, Ivankov was not a problem at all with our specials. Super easy stuff, and we could easily take down this particular clash, which is just going to go straight into our Chopper Man missions. Plus, these quests give you a lot of EXP, and every time you guys do a new quest, it actually doesn't cost stamina. So once you've done the quest, it is going to cost stamina after that, but for the meantime, it's just sort of going to tell you, like, the difficulty of the islands. Now, these characters, they're all just fodder. You're just going to sell most of them. However, some of the Clash characters are pretty good. Make sure to check out some Clash tier lists and stuff like that, as these characters have been out for a while. But the ones off the top of my head that are very good, so I have stuff like Clash Mihawk, Ivankov, Bellamy. They're all good for very good for Rumble. Stuff like Kuma and Fuji are good in regular play. But all those other sort of fodder characters, you're pretty much just going to sell them and just save that box space. Another thing you're going to want to pick up early is these transponder snails. They pop up pretty much on every single island, and they just give you rewards. You can usually get about 5 a day. During the anniversary period, these snails are going to be very valuable. They should be an anniversary type snail, which can give you stuff like gems, meats, and more exclusive items. But for now, they're kind of just going to give you turtles or belly or cola. And the cola can be quite valuable, especially for early players to build up ships. So make sure you guys, whenever you see them, that you are collecting them there. Beautiful. So this is the story mode. As I mentioned, you can do this at your own pace. Basically, the one you want to sort of focus on is the Tower of Law, Gate of Justice. This will pick up the Thousand Sunny. That's probably the most effective. And then the Sabaody will give you the coded Thousand Sunny. So once you've gone through pretty much all your Chopper Man missions, you've completed your clashes, you've evolved a bunch of characters, you've leveled up characters, special levels, you'll find these Pirate EXP islands. Now, these ones here, you want to make sure that you find a Marco friend captain. But you're probably thinking, Stump, like, I haven't even played this game for a day. How the hell am I going to find a Sugo Rare Marco on my friends list? Remember earlier when I said pick your friend wisely? This is a moment where you shoot them a message. You say, yo, homie, I need a Marco friend captain. Can you put up your Marco? If they don't have Marco, Jack can also work too. So like I said earlier, pick your friend wisely and have a chat to them before you commit, because you need to make sure they'll put friend captains up for you. But this EXP quest gives you a butt ton of EXP. Like, an insane amount of EXP. Now, for the beginner, you get 3 quests. Chopper just comes, he runs away, you don't even have to do anything, and basically it goes into your beginner quests. Anyway, it gives you so much EXP to level up, and it's the best way to sort of get those high levels. And if you have the 3-time ship, you're going to get way more EXP than you're about to see right here. But as you can see, just going through the beginner quests, we are well over pirate level 100. We should be way higher, because if we had that EXP ship, we would be absolutely zooming when it comes to pirate level. And the anniversary is by far the best time to level up your accounts. It's also the best time to start a new account. So hopefully this beginner video helps you guys in what to do on day 1. Remember, Luffy is going to be the key to success in the early game. If you guys are doing some summons on the beginner banner, characters you want to be looking out for in turn are Roger, Yamato, Straw Hat Crew V2, but they're also guaranteed. So if you play the game long enough, over 3 days, you can easily farm up enough gems. I managed to clock over 500 and I didn't play for a day, so it's very easy to do that. As you can see, you can get your friend missions to clock, you get gems there. You also get your 50 gems through the Chopper Man missions as well. So there's another 50. But that's going to wrap up the start of this series. I will be releasing these videos within sort of 24 hours of each other, hopefully. And the next video will focus on these intermediate type quests and how to sort of bolster your account even further. But that's the beginning of One Piece Treasure Cruise and how to play. You also have these fancy packs that I might quickly touch on before the video ends. If you guys do want to spend some money on the game, or you get an account, or you really enjoy the game, You do have these very, very illustrious pirate level packs, but look, we're going to keep it pretty free-to-play friendly at the moment. But these are by far the best value packs that you'll find in the entire game. They're only available for 48 hours once they come around, so if you do want to pick them up, you can pick them up, but I do know a lot of people like to re-roll in the anniversary time as well. So when the anniversary banners come out, perfect time to sort of re-roll, pick up some good characters before you start spending money on the actual game. But like I said, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Late!